Hi, this is Jason, and today I'm going to walk you through our Tic Tac Toe template. The point of this template is to offer you an easy use case for creating multi-person experiments. It helps you walk through in a very simplified way how to take data from multiple users, send them to one another, and update the interface so that player 1 sees player 2's material and player 2 sees player 1's material. So let's get started. Now this experiment doesn't involve any variables, it's all in the code. And the code is relatively small and straightforward. The HTML for the code is just going to be your tic-tac-toe board. That's what this table here is, with these rows, with squares, A, B, C, which is the top the top row, and one top left and center, top center and left, D, E, F, G, H, I. It's just your 3x3 board. The CSS, styling CSS, just draws the lines in and makes it so that the board segments are big enough to be seen. The real work comes in the tic-tac-toe.js. As you can see, there's only 42 lines of code. It's not very complicated. The initialize function is what starts the study off. All volunteer science experiments start with the initialize function. In this case, what we're doing is we are adding a function to each of those squares in the tic-tac-toe board so that when you click it, it runs this series of functions. The question is this my move? If it is, great. If it's not, then let's move on. And it submits the ID and the square that you clicked. So essentially you click square A and it says player 1 selected square A, and then it updates the UI. So that's the initialize function, and that's what gets started whenever the game starts. New move is the function that we use to handle message passing between, or data passing between participants. So whenever player 1 makes a move, player 2 has the new move function called that says player 1 has made a new move. Fetch move is how we handle that. So we say, oh, player 1 made a move in the current round, and this is their first move for that round. And so we want to mark an X for wherever player 1 made their mark. If it's player 2, then the mark should be a 0. And then we're going to update that mark in the table. Lastly, we're just going to update the UI. So when we update the UI, we just show where the person clicked and whether it's an X or an O. And then we update the instructions. We say, your move, or wait for the other player to move. And that's it. To demo it, we can go over here, set it to 2 players, launch. You'll say open up a second tab here. So now tab 1 is player, tab 2 is player 2. There we go. It's a little slow. Player 2. There we go. So I'm going to beat myself. Okay, so that's it. If you have any questions, please send us an email. You can reach us at support@volunteerscience.com. Thank you.